Animals are supposed to fear humans. They run, they hide, they stay away. But what if one didn't? What if it watched you, learned you, and started copying you? That's when I realized it wasn't an animal anymore. I grew up in a house that backed onto a small, dense forest. It was the kind of place you'd see in a quiet suburban movie, uneventful, peaceful, maybe even a little boring. Nothing unusual ever happened there until one summer, a few years back. It started subtly. I'd be in the kitchen late at night, and out of the corner of my eye, I'd see something at the edge of the trees. A large, dark figure, just standing there, not moving, just watching. At first, I dismissed it as a deer. The woods were full of them, but there was something about its stillness, its unwavering focus, that felt different. This wasn't the skittish behavior of a prey animal. This was something else. I was wrong about it being a deer. Very wrong. One Tuesday night, I had to take out the trash. The bag was heavy, and I was just focused on getting back inside to finish the movie I was watching. As I closed the lid on the bin, I felt that familiar sensation of being watched. I slowly turned my head towards the tree line, and that's when I saw it clearly for the first time. The porch light illuminated it, just enough. It was on all fours, its body low to the ground. Its eyes were two bright points, reflecting the light, unblinking. I froze, expecting it to bolt into the darkness. But it didn't. Instead, it did something that sent a chill down my spine. It tilted its head, slowly, curiously, the exact same way I had just a second before. It wasn't an instinctual movement. It felt deliberate, like it was studying me, mimicking me. From that night on, the fear really set in. The next night, it came closer. This time, it wasn't on all fours. It was standing upright. Or at least, trying to. It was hunched over, bent in a way that looked completely unnatural and painful. Its arms, which were far too long for its body, dangled limply at its sides. Its posture was just wrong. It looked like a child's crude drawing of a man brought to life. I stood there, paralyzed behind my glass sliding door, watching it. Then, it did something that froze the blood in my veins. It raised one of its long arms and waved. Not a frantic or random gesture. It was slow, careful, as if it had practiced the motion over and over again until it got it right. It was copying me again, learning how to be human. I stopped going outside at night after that. I drew the curtains, locked the doors, and tried to pretend it wasn't out there. But it didn't stop coming. I started hearing things. First, footsteps crunching on the dry leaves right outside my bedroom window. They weren't the scattered steps of an animal. They wary, slow, even, rhythmic, human footsteps. Then came the scratching. 3 short, sharp scratches on the window pane. It happened every night, always at the same time, just after midnight. One night, the scratching stopped, and I heard a sound that I will never forget, for as long as I live. It was my own voice, whispering from the darkness outside, calling my name, but my lips hadn't moved. I hadn't spoken a word. My heart was pounding in my chest, but I had to see. I crept to the window and peeled back a tiny corner of the curtain. It was standing right there, just a few feet away, its face illuminated by the moonlight. It was closer than it had ever been, and it was standing perfectly straight now. Its form was almost human. As I watched, its mouth began to stretch and pull, trying to form a smile. But the muscles didn't move right. It was a grotesque, failed imitation. A twitching, horrifying grimace. Then, its mouth opened, and it spoke again. The voice was clearer this time, a chilling echo of my own. It said I learned. I was gone by morning. I packed a single bag, got in my car, and drove until the sun came up. I didn't tell anyone where I was going. I ended up in a new city, in a new apartment, hundreds of miles away. For a while, I thought I was safe. I thought I'd escaped. But last night, I was woken up by a sound from my front door. Footsteps in the hallway. Slow. Careful. Then a soft knock. 3 short taps. A familiar voice. My voice, whispered through the wood. I'm almost human now.